We're start with the restriction list. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
So, we are roommates.
We're roommates.
And in our dorm, we have a restriction list. It's kind of funny because we have a list of names, about 10 people who are not allowed in this dorm. And we were all new this semester, and already we got 10 people who are not allowed to step foot into our dorm room.
Yes. It's actually kind of funny, a little bit.
And a little scary, too.
It's a little creepy, because people are a little creepy. Did you want to do the whole creepy guy thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we've been up, it's 5:14 now.
Yeah, it's a.m.
A.m. And we've been up for probably, now it's been like an hour and a half. And we've just been talking about our guy issues.
Yeah.
And about how this one seems to find
The psychos.
the creepers, the fucking creepers, dude.
Who
Like,
stalk me. And the thing is, I don't know they stalk me until they friend me on Facebook and they're like, I see you around campus. Can we hang out? I'm like, holy fuck, back up. Who are you?
yeah, so they're a little weird and they demand things, and it's kind of weird. It's a little weird, I won't lie. Luckily, I've never suffered with that problem.
She knows it happens to me all the time. All the time.
It really does too. Fucking creepy blonde kid.
Yeah, tell the story about the creepy blonde kid. I hope he watches this.
Yeah, we're gonna make him watch it. Let's do that.
I'm gonna send it to him. I'm gonna get a hold of this creepy kid and send it to him.
Okay, so we have this roommate, Jamie, and
Love her.
she will speak it up. Like, you say one wrong thing, and she'll be like, bitch, listen here. Don't hit me.
Don't hit me.
Don't hit me. Okay, so there's this blonde kid, Kay. He comes in, and he's one of the creepers that we're talking about here. He's one of the really weird creepers. And he comes into our dorm room one night.
And first, let me paint a picture. He's about 6 feet and like 60 pounds. And he's bragging to us about how much he drank. He kept saying he was drunk. What, seriously?
He was walking straight.
He drank like a whole thing of vodka, and he kept losing at beer pong and shit like that.
And I'm sorry, but I'm fat, and I can't even hold that much alcohol. Like, I'm a pretty big kid, and I can't hold that much alcohol.
So we thought he was faking it the entire time.
Yeah, and he was walking straight. And then he goes to the counter, and he said, I need a glass of milk. I don't know if any of y'all drink, but if you do, you know you don't fucking drink milk when you drink alcohol. You don't. So
we give him expired milk.
We give him expired
2
milk.
weeks.
Because I'm a bitch.
And he was freaking us out. He would not leave.
Yeah. And so he said something to Paige, and Paige didn't even look at him. And like when he first got here, he tried to sit next to her, and she shot out of the chair and sat somewhere else. Like, that right there should be a hint that she doesn't like you.
Yeah.
And so he's sitting there, and he calls Paige a bitch. Straight up.
I wasn't even talking to the kid.
She did not say a word.
I was holding a conversation with somebody else.
Exactly.
Ignoring him.
Exactly. And by the way, Joey, because you were there, we miss you.
We do. We love you, Joey.
And we wish you could come to this now. Okay, but back to the story. So, this kid calls her a bitch, straight up, calls her a bitch, and Jamie goes, excuse me, like, listen, what did you just call her? Like, you did not just call her that. And his excuse is it's their pet names.
Hello?
I'm sorry, but last I checked, a pet name was like baby or...
And I've never used it as a pet name. I think that's an insult.
Yeah, and it is an insult. So Jamie kind of flipped out and kicked him out of our room. It's kind of funny.
The thing was, she didn't just kick him out because he refused to walk out.
He refused to. So she opened the door and said, listen, you can get the fuck out. And he wouldn't leave. He wouldn't. So Jamie walked up and grabbed his glass of milk and said, you can leave now. And he tried to get in her face.
And then Joey popped out.
And this boy was
pushed
out of the
him
room.
out.
Yeah.
And then the creepy blonde kid had the nerve to go to the RA. These people are threatening me. Hello, he was insulting me in my own dorm.
Not to mention, he was the drunk one. And I don't know if you guys know about OCC, but we're a dry campus. You don't have you don't do alcohol on campus. Like, that's stupid. So it was kind of a funny story, but he is now on the restricted list, and even if he had the balls to show up around here, I'd be shocked. But even if he did show up around here, our roommates would defend us, because we have awesome roommates this semester.
Yeah, they're badass.
Yeah, and if any of you are our roommates watching this, we love you.
We love you.
We very much. But yeah, so that was a creeper story. He was kind of weird.
He was one of the guys. He was a creeper to me.
One of the many.
One of the many, and we put him on the restricted list.
Yes, the restricted list is a very long list so far.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I happen to find the guys with girlfriends. Did you notice that?
I know. 4 guys in a row, all girlfriends.
Yep.
And they lie about it.
I say, swear to me you don't have a girlfriend. And usually when you, like, swear that you're not dating someone, usually means you don't have a girlfriend. Usually. I don't know, like, what world these people are living in, but, you know, I'm from Mexico. Like, we pop off.
We pop off.
And I don't know, but maybe it's just because of where we're from, like, a girlfriend and boyfriend means you're dating. But apparently it doesn't, because when you swear to me you're not dating, and then I look at your Facebook and your tagged girl in your display picture has a caption on her picture of you and her that say, my boyfriend, or the amazing boyfriend, usually means you're dating.
Yeah.
Usually. Like, probably 9 out of the 10
That's
times.
the definition of it.
Yeah, usually. And, when you look like you've been dating her throughout high school, that pisses me off a little bit more. Because, how long have you been doing that to her? Like, she needs to know. Maybe just tell her.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe this video will give her the clue.
Maybe. But, yeah, so that's that fun story. Do we have any other fun stories? Oh, we have creepy boys that like to somehow get her cell phone number and call them, and then Joey picks up the phone and tells them that we're on a job.
Joey, we need you here so you can help me tell the story.
I know, like, Joey's hooker story.
One of my psycho boys loves to give my cell phone out to people, and then he gives my cell phone out, and then people will call me all hours and just talk to me.
And it's creepy.
Creepy.
So this kid calls one night when I'm at work, and Paige and Joey are sitting with me. It was one of Joey's last nights here, which is why we miss him so much. And, yeah, Joey picks up the phone, and this kid's, like, talking to him like he knows him. And Joey's like, yeah, they're out on a job. They're my whores. They're not cheap, either. We actually aren't very cheap. We aren't cheap. But it was kind of funny. This kid was a little weird. And then he walks around the corner. Like, he walks around the corner laughing. I'm like, dude, it wasn't a joke.
And I didn't know who he was. I didn't know how he got... Well, I know how he got my number, but still. Fucking psycho boys.
And this is also a lesson. Don't ever give out somebody else's number, because I'll punch you.
It's pretty sick.
Do you know what else is kind of funny?
What?
Okay, like, when someone's like, I want to get to know you, and they want to go to the movies with you, but I'm sorry, but I don't talk at movies. Like, do you talk at movies?
No. You get shot.
That's just rude. People get shot. Google it. And it's annoying. Like, I find it extremely annoying, and it pisses me off. And so when you want to get to know a girl, just a hint. Don't take her to a movie.
Do it in a group setting with a lot of people around.
Probably
in a familiar, comforting setting.
Exactly. And if you do that, would you say 2 words?
Yeah.
Don't just sit there like a creeper.
Please don't just sit there next to the person and don't say anything.
Like, no.
And then complain when she rejects you.
That's true. And then demand a date. That's cool. And that's not cool. Don't demand a date.
This is what happens to me all the time.
Yeah, I just get the guys that make out with you and then find out they have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Dirtbag. I get the creepy people. So, this is a hint. Don't be a creeper, because it'll piss her off, and don't say that you don't have a girlfriend, kiss me, and then have a girlfriend, because that'll piss me off, and then you piss one off, and you piss the other one off, and then you just piss all the roommates off.
Yeah, and then
you get put on that restricted list.
Yeah.
And then we're assholes to you,
And we know a lot of people here.
We do know a lot of people here.
We got connections.
I work here. I know a lot of people here. It's actually kind of shocking how many people I know.
I know. You and Tanya both.
I know, because you name a number and Tanya knows exactly where they are.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the funness, actually. So we've had a lot of fun in this room so far, and I would just like to point that out to everyone, too.
Yeah, and we're all pretty awesome. We all get along.
Awesomely, and I'm extremely excited. Do you want to hear a funny story, actually? I burnt my hand on an oven yesterday. And I burnt my hand twice. And I did it twice! I burnt my hand on SpaghettiOs, too. Like, it was, like, popping, so I opened the microwave just to make the microwave go off, and the SpaghettiO popped out of the microwave, and it landed on me. I have a burn. Like, I don't know if you can see that. There's a burn. And then this burn, this one right here, is from an oven, because I was cooking someone brownies, and she didn't eat them. And I go to put them in the oven, and I lay my hand on the top of an oven. That was about the not best feeling thing. And then weird people tell me to fucking put butter on it. I know, like,
who puts butter on a burn? Do you want to eat her, you fucking cannibal?
And the other thing, like, hello, I'm a college student.
We're poor. We don't
can avoid
waste
that. So we aren't wasting food on a burn. Like, I don't care.
No.
You can starve.
You put that shit on bread and
You
make
put it on bread and make some.
I was gonna say toasted cheese, but you can make toasted cheese. What? I don't know. It's 5:24.
I know. Oh my gosh, 5 feels kind of long.
Yeah. How long is this?
I don't know. But.
Okay. You okay?
I'm alright.
Okay.
Alright. So I think that's all we had to say. I'm sorry
Yeah.
about our ranting, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
And trust me, there will be a lot more to come, so be looking out.